Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the animal kingdom to uncover some of the most bizarre, mind-blowing, and downright strange facts you've probably never heard before. First up on our list of weird wonders is a creature we all think we know: the humble duck. You see them at the pond, peacefully paddling along, maybe quacking for a piece of bread. But did you know that these seemingly innocent birds have a dark side? It turns out, when ducks get really bored or stressed, they can resort to cannibalism. Yeah, you heard that right. This behavior is most often seen in captive ducks that don't have enough space or things to do. It is a stark reminder that even the most familiar animals have survival instincts that can be pretty shocking. So next time you see a serene-looking duck, just remember there's more to them than meets the eye. Alright, moving on from foul play to our furry friends from down under, let's talk about koalas. These adorable eucalyptus-munching marsupials are famous for being sleepy and cute. But here's a fact that will make you do a double take. Koalas have fingerprints that are almost identical to human fingerprints. If you were to put a koala's fingerprint next to a human's under a microscope, even forensic experts would have a tough time telling them apart. They have the same loops, whorls, and arches. There have even been cases where police have been momentarily confused by koala prints at a crime scene. This is a fascinating example of what's called convergent evolution, where two completely unrelated species independently evolve a similar trait. Why do they need fingerprints? Scientists believe it helps them grip onto eucalyptus leaves and tree bark while they're climbing. Now, let's head into the ocean for our next fact. We all know dolphins are incredibly intelligent. They can learn tricks, solve puzzles, and communicate in complex ways. But their intelligence goes even deeper than we thought. Researchers have discovered that dolphins have names for each other. They develop a unique signature whistle that serves as their name. And what's even more amazing is that other dolphins will mimic this signature whistle to call out to that specific individual. Hey, Sarah! Across a crowded room. They don't just have a general call. They have specific calls for specific pod members. This level of individual recognition is incredibly rare in the animal kingdom and shows a level of social complexity that we're only just beginning to understand. It really makes you wonder what else they're talking about down there. From the ocean, we travel to the rivers of Africa to meet an animal that is both surprisingly dangerous and surprisingly colorful. I'm talking about the hippopotamus. These massive herbivores might look a bit goofy, but they're one of the most aggressive animals in the world. Hippos secrete a reddish-pink, oily substance that looks like they're sweating blood, but it's actually something much more useful. This pink sweat acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting their sensitive skin from the harsh African sun. It's also a powerful antiseptic, helping to heal wounds and prevent infections. So, while it might look a little alarming, this pink goo is basically a built-in, multi-purposed skincare product. Okay, let's bring it back home for our next fact. And this one is for all the cat lovers out there. You love your feline friend, you give them treats, you spoil them rotten. But here's something you might not know. Cats can't taste sweetness. That's right. They lack the specific taste receptors for sweet flavors. So, that little bit of ice cream or cake you think they're enjoying, they're probably just attracted to the fat and protein content, not the sugar. Their taste buds are finely tuned to detect savory, meaty flavors, the things that are important for a carnivore's diet. So, while you're savoring a delicious dessert, your cat is just thinking, where's the meat? It's a fundamental difference in how they experience the world of food. Now, for a fact that will really mess with your sense of time. Which do you think is older, sharks or trees? If you said trees, you'd be wrong. Sharks have been swimming in our oceans for at least 450 million years. The earliest known trees, on the other hand, only appeared around 350 million years ago. That means sharks existed for 100 million years before the first forests even began to grow on land. They have survived 5 mass extinction events, including the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. They are living fossils, ancient predators that have patrolled the seas since before the continents even settled into their current positions. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? The world was once a planet of sharks, and not much else. Let's move from the deep sea to the dark caves. Our next subject is the only mammal capable of true flight, the bat. Bats are fascinating creatures, using echolocation to navigate in total darkness. But they have a peculiar little quirk that has puzzled scientists. When exiting a cave, the vast majority of bats will turn left. It doesn't matter the species, the location of the cave, or the time of day. For some reason, it's almost a universal rule. Bats turn left. Why? Nobody knows for sure. Some theories suggest it could be related to the Earth's magnetic field, or it might just be a way to avoid mid-air collisions as thousands of bats pour out of the cave at once. It's like an unwritten traffic rule for the bat world. It's one of those simple, yet completely baffling, mysteries of nature. Next up, we have an animal that proves you should never, ever make an enemy of a bird. I'm talking about crows. Crows are known for their intelligence, but their memory is what's truly remarkable and a little bit terrifying. Crows can remember human faces, and they can hold a grudge for years. Scientists at the University of Washington conducted an experiment where they wore a specific dangerous mask while trapping and banding crows. 4 years afterward, even when the researchers were just walking around campus not wearing the mask, the crows would recognize them, dive bomb them, and caw angrily. What's more, they taught their friends and their offspring to be wary of the person with that face. They passed this information down through generations. So, a word of advice: always be nice to crows. Let's head back under the sea for our 9th fact, to a creature that seems to defy all logic: starfish. They are beautiful, they are strange, and they have 5 arms. But what don't they have? A brain or blood? Starfish have no centralized brain. Instead, they have a complex nervous system that is spread throughout their arms. Each arm can act semi-independently, processing information from its environment and coordinating movement with the other arms. It's a completely decentralized system. They also don't have blood. They use seawater to pump nutrients through their bodies via a water vascular system. So, they are literally brainless, bloodless wonders of the ocean that can regenerate lost limbs and even an entire new body from a single arm. They are proof that you don't need a brain to be a successful predator. And finally, for our 10th and last weird fact of the day, let's look up, way up, at the majestic giraffe. We know them for their long necks and unique spots. We know they are mostly silent during the day, but what happens at night? For a long time, it was a mystery. Then, researchers using special recording equipment discovered something amazing. At night, giraffes hum. It's a low-frequency humming sound, below the range of human hearing, that they produce in the darkness. Scientists believe this is how they communicate with each other when they can't see. It's a way of saying, "I'm here, are you there? Is everything okay?" It's their private, nighttime social network. So while they may seem like silent giants during the day, at night, the savannah is filled with the secret humming conversations of giraffes. And there you have it. 10 of the weirdest and most wonderful facts from the animal kingdom. If you enjoyed this journey into the wild and wacky side of nature, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll join me on the next video.